All right, welcome in, Gov fans. It's Friday night, Friday the 13th. Stan, as we got a big matchup in the district, as Lenoir City has made their way to Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium.
Christmas sweaters are on. It's holiday season. What do you expect out of your team tonight coming off a win Tuesday?
Well, they obviously have a lot of pull with their coach because I've never done this before, Tyler. This is my first time. Now, the girls do it every year. They'll pick one game and warm up in Christmas sweaters, but they talked me into getting one on this year. So hopefully it doesn't affect my movement over here, jumping up and down and stuff, because we're going to have to play well and play hard. This Lenoir City team is really scrappy, and they're going to get after us, and they're going to play a really good game. So we got to be able to match that intensity.
Yeah, we talked about defense and rebounding Tuesday. You wanted that to get better. What did you see out of your team Tuesday? Did you like their performance or not so much?
Well, I thought that in the second half, our defense and rebounding effort was maybe as good as we've had all year. We held Hardin Valley to 11 points in the second half. We only gave up 32 for the game. I felt like our defense was pretty good in the first half against them, but we just weren't rebounding the ball and finishing the possession, and then we did that in the second half. But that's got to be continuous. It's got to be constant effort every night, and defensive rebounding is something that we can bring every night and hopefully help us win some games.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Tyler.
All right, that was Tyler Graves on the sideline with Coach Wright before the tip-off of this girls' game. William Blount does come off of a win Tuesday night against Hardin Valley. Lenoir City is 0-2, I believe, in the district. William Blount 1-1. As Stan, you got those district standings for us in girls' action?
I do. Robbie Farragut sits atop at 2-0. Bearden is 1-0. So they're the only two undefeated teams.
And that was a 17-point win over Maryville Tuesday.
And those two teams play over at Bearden tonight at the Doghouse. So,
that'd be a nice early pre-Christmas matchup there with Bearden and Farragut.
Right. And then you've got four teams that are 1-1. That includes Maryville, William Blount, Heritage, and West. And then Hardin Valley 0-1. And then, as you said, Robbie, Lenoir City comes in at 0-2. So the other games are Lenoir City, of course, here. Maryville is at Heritage tonight, so that should be another, I think, a close girls contest. Farragut at Bearden we talked about, and then Hardin Valley at West. Probably going to be another close ball game over there. I think,
West.
Caitlin Hall.
West is who beat Lenoir City Tuesday.
Right.
So there is your district preview, and your introduction. We already talked to the coach. We'll take another short break here on the Gov Nation Network and come back with the national anthem and your colors presented by the William Blount Jr. ROTC. All right. Colors were presented tonight by the William Blount Jr. ROTC. Lenoir City, we mentioned, comes in 0-2 in the district, but 2-5 overall. And William Blount 1-1 in the district. We'd expect a William Blount Lady Govs win tonight, but like Coach Wright said, they've got to play hard because this Lenoir City team will be scrappy.
Yeah, they're pretty young, I think, Robbie, looking at their roster. They have a lot of freshmen, sophomores. Really only see 2 seniors.
There's one of the sophomores, Madison Graves. Number 10, Krista Angelos. I remember her from last year. She's a junior. Number 22, Emma Jenkins.
25 is Uphoff.
Or 25
Uphoff, and then 55
was Gresham.
Sierra Uphoff was
Starters for William Blount. Senior Kendall Tilley. Sophomore McKenna Myers. She was our Gov Nation Player of the Game Tuesday night with 21 points. Senior Sarah Cagley. Julia Combs gets the start tonight, so that's 3 consecutive games, a different starting lineup for Todd Wright. And of course, the senior, Jenna Kallenberg. So 3rd lineup in a row changed up by Coach Todd Wright. He's dressed in his ugly Christmas sweater tonight. His assistants, Jason Kallenberg, Joe Lee.
You couldn't get Joe to wear one of those, Robbie?
No, I don't think so.
Joe's old school like me. He went.
Veteran referees tonight. Barry Mapp will be your head. Wes Sperlin. And shotgun. Here's your play-by-play man, Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. And Barry Mapp will tip it up, and Blount will control the tip as Tyndall will bring it into front court for the Lady Governors. And it looks like maybe a 2-3 zone right here that started for the Panthers. And no shot is nothing, no good. Rebound to Lenoir City.
William Blount going to pressure the ball 94 feet, or 84 feet anyways.
Yeah, I think this is a team that you might be able to get away with that. I mean, being able to do that, take advantage of some things there. As Blount going to start out, looks like in a man-to-man. As Gresham takes a long 3, no good, but it's run down by Lenoir City. They hit.
Angelos inside to Gresham. She's going to lose it.
They did, so turnover right there. So Blount will get it back. Opening minute, I should say. No score here from Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. Myers drives, penetrates. Looks like she got fouled, but no call there. Loses the ball, and Lenoir City's going to come out with it. They'll race into front court. As Graves gives to Gresham, back over to Graves at the top. So
It didn't go live.
Everything's outside.
yeah, it doesn't look like they're trying. There's a big shot
Could have
block
been a body.
right there. Could have been, but it wasn't. Kallenberg and Blount up the side to the right, shot up, no good, and rebound Lenoir City. So
I like the play there by Myers. She came to a nice jump stop, got to a shot she can hit, just didn't hit it.
I don't see it. As Gresham's going to take another long 3, and she's going to bury this one for the first points of the game. So Kallenberg on the baseline gives over to Cagley. Here comes a long 3. Actually, it's that 3. Yeah, it is a 3, shotgun says. So Blount ties it at 3.
Yeah, McKenna's definitely extended her range.
She had a great night on Tuesday, and here's the pressure. Tim Smith's going to have to call a timeout. He'll take a 30-second break. We'll leave it right here and bring Tyler in. Tyler Early on, what do you see from the Lady Governors?
Well, 2 3 balls, one apiece. I mean, just in this opening minute and a half, or 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised at Lenoir City's shot selection so far. I thought they'd go more inside, but.
Well, you know, with the big body underneath Gresham, you think, but she has put up a couple of shots from the perimeter, and she did hit one, that 3, so she does have some range as the inbounds comes here.
I think William Blount will live with her shooting.
To Uphoff,
Like
I think they're going to live
dribble.
with this pressure back here in the backcourt. It's Kallenberg, like they say, tripped
Jenkins.
I like this pressure.
That's first foul of the game, either way. And they'll have to run the same inbound set.
Comes back to Uphoff, who does break it into front court. Walks, no call. Hits the trailer. Shot no good, but Lenoir City's able to run it down. Here comes Gresham, going to fire another 3 ball and drain it.
Wow. 66%. She shut me up, ain't she?
So the 2-3 zone right here by Lenoir City. As Blount gets a shot off, no good, and good job of rebounding there by the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, no offensive rebounds so far in the first 3 minutes for the William Blount Govs.
And as Graves tried to break to the basket, the ball is tipped out of her hands, out of bounds. Stay on the Lenoir City end of the court.
There's a steal.
As Kallenberg, I think, just about got one, but she can't save it. It comes back to Lenoir City. So the Lady Panthers will have it right here. As Graves looks like to be the penetrator. She can't finish, she's having trouble finishing her shots. And there's a tie up inside. It will stay with Lenoir City, though, on the alternate possession.
Yeah, Graves is doing a good job of getting in there. She's just not under control and shooting a little bit too hard.
Well, she's just a sophomore. As Gresham gets it. Now they'll have to respect her right there, and so Cagley does. As Uphoff gets it, she's going to penetrate. Turnover. As Blount gets it there. Kallenberg wants to run into front court here for her. She's going to jack a 3 right now. She's going to hit it, too.
4 baskets in this game, all 3-pointers.
All knotted at 6 apiece. So there's the press as
It's
a
too
trap
late.
right there.
Way too late.
Yep. Lenoir City breaks it, and they get into front court. Nice little scoop shot. That time by number 10, Angelos.
Yeah, I remember her from last year. She put on a clinic here.
As Blount gets to the rim and misses, but they get the rebound there. So
Tilly.
And she feeds over the weak side to Cagley for the basket. We're all knotted at 8. Good job of rotating that time by Lenoir City, and they blow the layup though, and Cagley rebounds it for William Blount. So the press did it what it was supposed to. It got a quick shot.
4 subs ready to check in as an errant pass from Kendall Tilly.
We got Cooper coming in, Stout coming in, Love. And who's the 5th one, Robbie?
You said Love?
Love, Cooper,
Kelly.
Kelly. And Kendall stayed. Kendall stayed. As to the basket, Graves lay it up, lay it in this time. So nice job on the baseline. 10-8 your score. So get it into Cooper. Cooper gets a foul. Oh, we're going to call a tie up.
Good play by Gresham.
Yep, it will stay with William Blount. Checking in for Lenoir City is number 11, Norwood. She's a sophomore as well. Robbie, I was going to say that they only have 2 seniors on the team, and I only see 3 juniors as well, so pretty young team here.
I think the boys will be similar.
Well, there's a 3-point basket by
Tilly.
Tilly in the corner. So gives Blount their first lead, 11-10. As Gresham picks up her dribble and a awkward place, but they get it across on the long pass. And there goes Uphoff and the bailout.
I made it.
And threw her body right into Stout.
She was not going to hit that shot, but Stout did bump her, drew the contact. 2 shots coming for Uphoff.
This almost mimics exactly.
I see Graves down here, Robbie, holding her hip awkwardly on this point, like she's in a little discomfort. But doesn't look like she's going to come out of the game as Lenoir City regains the lead. Ball goes to the baseline. They try to feed it into Stout. Deflected, picked up by Kelly. Shot is no good, but I believe she drew the foul, and I believe she was in the act of shooting.
He said it. Who did he say, 33 or 23? On the foul.
I don't think 33's in the game.
Maddie Kelly makes the first. 23?
Yeah.
I don't see her either.
She's not in the game either.
Maybe that's her.
This 35 just came in.
It is
33. It was 33. You're right, Yarbrough. So Maddie Kelly knocks both of them down, and Lenoir City regains the lead. And there's a steal by Kelly. Lay it up, no good, but tipped back out to Stout, no good. Rebound, though, chased down by Cooper. A minute 50 to go here as Blount try to set up their offense.
Oh, Tilly's hit hard.
She gets into the lane, draws the blocking foul. I believe that would be on the floor.
25.
Uphoff.
Second foul on LC. 2 fouls apiece.
Looks like Jenkins checked back in for the Lady Panthers.
Stout.
And there's a 3 by Stout.
They ran that play for Stout.
So she gives William Blount the 4-point lead as Yarbrough picks it up, and actually they get it on the weak side. Nice job of recognition. I thought she was in trouble, but Norwood hits the backside layup.
Coach Wright not pleased.
Well, they had Yarbrough trapped.
Cooper gets the offensive tip.
He's giving you the old dirty.
And another 3-point shot, no good, but another offensive rebound by William Blount. So this group, Robbie, that's come in has really crashed the boards for the Lady Governors.
It's going to be on Norwood, her first. What year is Taylor Stout, Tyler?
Sophomore. I was about to say she makes the first. This is a younger group. You go junior with Tilly and Kelly, and then it goes sophomore, sophomore, sophomore.
I like what I'm seeing out of Stout. She's got
Second
good
shot,
size
no
and
good.
good shot.
Tilly's actually a senior.
Senior.
But as they get it over, William Blount leads by 3 in the last 50 seconds. Yarbrough kicks it back out. Here comes a long 3 by Norwood, and she drains it. Kind of the old two-hand set shot, but it goes in. Effective for the Lady Panthers. As Blount gets it, Kelly wants to be aggressive, and she gets it to Stout.
Caught a foul. Barry Mapp caught a foul underneath. 25.
Barry makes his first appearance of the night.
Second foul on Kara Uphoff.
I'm sure we will have a counseling session from Barry before the night's over. Probably in the boys' game. As Blount can hold it for 1 here with 10 seconds to go in the quarter.
Gotta go.
Yeah, they need to go now as they picked up the dribble.
Not gonna get one
Nope.
off.
Kelly does get it off. No good, and the quarter comes to an end. After 1, knotted at 17, you're watching Gov Nation Network.
Back here for second quarter action, Tyler 17-17. It started off a little slow, but the scoring picked up. But you got to think advantage Lenoir City.
Yeah, Lenoir City's probably pretty excited right now for the score to be tied, 17-17. William Blount electing to go with pressure in that first quarter. We'll see what they try to do here on defense to start the second.
And he's keeping the same young lineup in there.
Yeah.
I think Coach Wright liked that. Well, actually, now he sends them as the ball's in bounds. He sends
Just
four back.
One extra defensive possession, I guess.
But I like their little scrap they had in there. The ball's deflected out of bounds and touched last by Lenoir City.
It's going to work out perfect for Todd's substitution. He's going to get a turnover, dead ball, and get the ball and get the subs in.
So yeah, you can't ask for more than that. And an extra 17-second break for him, right? As Blount will get it on the turnover. And Lenoir City against the zone the whole time. Myers, they get it to the baseline. Kick it back out to Myers. Right there's a good spot for her to look. As Kallenberg shot no good, but good job of rebounding on the backside.
She's fouled. Oh, wow.
And then we get what?
Called it. Gresham thought she fouled her for sure. Barry called jump ball. So to go back to Lady Govs underneath.
On the alternate possession, I think Lenoir City thought they were going to get a travel out of it.
Oh.
As into the lane, shot blocked, and Lenoir City comes out of there with it. So Gresham with it up top. She shoots no good. Rebound by Sarah Cagley. Blount wants to run with Myers.
See,
He hits the cutting Cagley. She loses it as she goes up. Lenoir City's coming the other way, and then they're going to call a foul. I'm not sure about that. I thought maybe she lost control of that before.
Combs.
I'd agree with Coach Wright's assessment of this team. They're pretty scrappy.
Yeah, as Combs picked up the foul there. Only the third whistled against William Blount.
Yeah.
And they got a nice inbounds look, but couldn't finish there. And then here comes a long run out to Kallenberg, who can't finish. Tipped out of bounds, touched last by William Blount.
A tough angle there as Jenna was falling out of bounds. She couldn't get the English on it to hit it off the square properly.
So far this zone Lenoir City's playing is really affecting our offense. Been having to settle for tough shots.
Yeah, nobody's really penetrated deep into the elbow.
Here's a steal in the rear court on the press, and then Combs gets fouled going up.
No, I think he's going to say underneath.
Okay.
That's Angelo's first foul, team fifth, so non-shooting.
Tilly will check back in for Gracie Love on this dead ball. Yeah, Robbie, they need to get some ball movement, reversals, and then penetration, and try to maybe hit Myers. Well, Myers is going to step backward to get the three-point look. In and out, no good. Rebound, put back up, drawing the foul this time is Combs.
Gresham's first foul, so bonus rest of the way. Good job of Combs working the glass there.
First shot.
And it didn't take much penetration there from Tilly, but she drew some defense and gave an open shot to McKenna.
Combs goes 1 for 2. And Lenoir City loses it out of bounds, so it'll stay here. So extra possession for the Lady Governors. District game number 3 for both teams tonight.
Boom. Kallenberg nails her second triple.
So Blount back up before. That's been their biggest lead of the game at 21-17. And then there's a nice pass into Graves. She's going to bring it back out, though. Jenkins was open underneath shortly. As Blount looks like they're going to go a little trap here on this. And Angelos gets it, pulls up a little jumper from the free throw line, no good, tipped around, tipped out of bounds, touched last by Graves. William Blount's basketball. So it looked like William Blount may have confused them a little bit on that as they came out with a little 2-3 zone, but very aggressive trapping out of it.
So far, a slow start to the second quarter for Lenoir City.
Here comes a three-point look by Kegley. Short, air ball. Rebound by William Blount.
Myers.
And she finally gets it back out.
Good job of getting out of the paint. Don't get a 3-second
Well, yeah, I
call.
thought she was going to get one as Kallenberg dribbles into the lane, hits the little runner. So Kallenberg extends William Blount's lead to 6 now. Gresham in trouble once again. Picks up her dribble. Finally gets it to Angelos. Nice job of breaking it right there, but another miss. So William Blount coming the other way as Myers going to pull up and shoot. And short. Angelos with the rebound.
Good job right there. McKenna Myers cutting her off, making her change direction, and when she did, she made a bad pass. She cut off the dribbler, stopping the ball in transition.
So Blount will get the ball on the turnover. They've outscored Lenoir City 6-0 here in the second period. After a very high-scoring first period.
There's a penetration.
And there's the three-point look, and no good, though. That was an open look.
Nice
Jenkins
hands by
gets stripped.
Combs. It's either Combs or Kelly. I couldn't really tell.
And Tilly goes racing down. Looked like she was going to go in. Now she picks it up, kicks it back out.
There we go.
Here comes a look by Kallenberg. Good.
Money.
So
she's got
Jenna
11.
Kallenberg is starting to heat up. That's her third triple.
Yep, 11 points.
Still by Kelly.
Oh.
And it's going to go off her.
Blount leads by 9, their biggest lead.
Timeout. 30-second timeout. Coach Wright.
All right, yeah. So let's take a short break with them. You're watching on the Gov Nation Network. Back at William Blount High School, Lenoir City's basketball having a score of interest at the end of 1. Bearden leads Farragut 13-4 over at the Doghouse. So on the inbounds, William Blount gets the turnover right there. The Creamsicle will be coming up here in 3:22, the halftime of this contest. So stay tuned for that as a turnover by William Blount gives it back to Lenoir City. And there's a long three by Norwood, missed everything, goes over the back. Kallenberg rebounds it and brings it into front court. Tilly's they're going to not guard her, so she's going to take the three. A little bit long off the back rim, but Kegley puts it back in. Nice rebounding by the Lady Governors, and they extend their lead to double figures.
Lenoir City hasn't scored in this quarter.
That is correct. And there's another turnover by the Lady Panthers, so the wheels starting to fall off a little bit here. In for Lenoir City is Yarborough, number 35. Johnson's in there as well. As Tilly walks it up for the Lady Governors. Coach Wright directs his signals. And they're not guarding Tilly from the top. Now she gets one pass and over to Stout, who shot an air ball. And ball's deflected out of bounds off of William Blount. So with 2:12 to go here in the half, Lenoir City will get it in rear court. Nice job of breaking the press that time, but they can't finish the shots, Tyler. And Kallenberg on the run out, lay it up, lay it in for her 13th point of the night. And William Blount's lead is 13, actually. Lenoir City gets a timeout. Barry Matt, very demonstrative with his signals out there, Tyler. We'll keep it right here. And in this contest, as you pointed out, Lenoir City has gone, 6 minutes and 19 seconds without a basket at least.
Yeah, probably what the girls down there are thinking about right now is shutting them out for a whole quarter.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be thinking about. So, hopefully we can extend this lead, maybe even double them up by halftime. So,
well, they're not far away from doubling them up.
4 points.
A couple baskets. So Lenoir City called the timeout there. So ball's back into them. And here comes, I thought it was going to be a steal. Tim Smith wants a foul right there. Not going to get it. Instead, they get the ball on the baseline, does Lenoir City, and they almost turn it over again. They're just very sketchy with their ball handling, are the Lady Panthers. As Graves gets it, hits Angelos, and they're going to call a walk. This is really going to set Tim Smith off, I think, as he is none too pleased with that call. But he doesn't say anything to Barry Mapp as of yet. Blount will bring it up with about a minute to go here in the period, or the half. Again, I'll remind you that the creamsicle will be in action here as layup is good. Tilly.
5 points for Tilly.
And Blount's up by 15. So Tyler, one more basket and they'll get that double up. And there's the steal off the press. So Myers will race into front court with it. Tilly only gets again on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound by Lenoir City. 35 seconds to go. Here comes Graves. Shot blocked by Kallenberg, and she gets it. She wants to run. Makes a long court pass, and it goes deflected out of bounds. Touched last by Blount.
Yeah, we didn't have the numbers there. I thought we should have backed out.
Yeah, it could have held for one.
Yeah.
They got the arrow coming out of the half, too, so under 20 seconds now. Another ill-advised pass. It goes out of bounds, touched last by Kallenberg. So 15.9. Lenoir City might try to hold for one here. Well, they're not going to be able to. They can't hold it that long. There's a steal coming here. Here comes Myers. Nice pass to Tilly for the layup. Good job of the assist on Myers. And the half is going to come to a close. And William Blount uses a 17-0 quarter to defeat, or to double up, and maybe defeat.
Is that an early adios?
Well, not yet, but it's close. To double up the Lady Panthers. So at the end of the half, William Blount goes into locker room 34-17. This game was tied 17-17 at the end of the first period. So good job by the Lady Governors there. Let's take a short break, and we'll come back with scoring. And don't miss the creamsicle coming up on Gov Nation Network. So we're back at William Blount High School. Dance team perform. 1 minute on the clock. As the creamsicle comes out. And we got a couple of students out here, or at least one. I don't know if we got two or one. Parker Cups, son of the athletic director, Scott Cup. So see what happens right here. The creamsicle.
He cut the fingers off of his costume.
0 for 1 here on this end. There's one. Still at 1. Still at 1. There's 2. 3.
This one might come down to the wire. 5-1. 6-1. 6-2.
Ten seconds to go. 7.
Creamsicle's going to be 1-1 on the year.
8. Creamsicle with 8 made threes. So a little better shooting night tonight. I think the uniform adjustment may have helped the Creamsicle.
Because if he made 8 Tuesday night, he would have won 2.
Yeah, with 8, he would have won. How many did Parker end up with? 2?
2.
So remember, the Creamsicle lost 5-4 on Tuesday night. Tyler, you got the scoring, or you want to run down, or you want me to do that?
Yes, we have.
You go ahead and run Lenoir City's. You go ahead and run down William Blount's down, and I'll do Lenoir City over here when you're finished.
Okay, yeah. 17 points in the first quarter for William Blount, 17 points in the second quarter for William Blount. Myers had 3 points for the first half. Tilley had 7. Callenberg had 13. Kelly had 1 with a free throw. Kegley had 2. Combs had 1, and then Stout with 4 for the Lady Govs.
Thank you, Tyler. Lenoir City was led by Jordan Gresham. She hit a pair of threes early on. That was 6 points. Norwood had 5 points. She hit a 3 as well, a 3 and a 2. And then after that, though, there wasn't much scoring. Graves had 2, Angelos had 2, and Uphoff had 2. And again, all that came in the first period. Lenoir City did not score in period number 2. So William Blount used the 17-0 second period to double up. As Tyler called that, they doubled up the Lenoir City Lady Panthers here at the half, 34-17. Of course, we got boys action coming up right after this, as Blount and Lenoir City will get going right here, so stay tuned. Thank you for joining us here on this Friday evening. This will be our last broadcast until 2020.
Yep.
Tyler, and I think we're back home here on January 7th. Now, that will not be the last game, though. William Blount has a big district game Monday night at Farragut. So that's one more district game, and then they kind of spread out to play in different tournaments. The boys go to Florida, I know, over Christmas. After Christmas, the girls are playing in, I believe, Cleveland, aren't they? Cleveland, Tennessee in a tournament.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to the beach this year.
Right. So regardless, then they'll both come back here, and then a heavy January schedule of district games, and we'll have every one of those home games here in January. And would like to remind you too, we will be out at Heritage later in the year as well when William Blount travels to Heritage. Tyler, big basketball game in Knoxville tomorrow as Penny Hardaway and the Memphis Tigers come into town. And he's looking for blood for Rick Barnes, I think, after last year's fiasco.
He kind of – well, he didn't really apologize in his press conference this week, but
he said it's not personal.
Yeah, he said they're kind of, I guess, settled the feud, so to speak.
Well, he's downplaying it, but I think it is personal deep down.
Yeah.
And you know, they want to win this game more than any game on their schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of people are talking about, you know, renewing the series, not renewing the series. It helps Memphis a lot more than it does Tennessee. So, I mean, Memphis obviously.
I disagree with that in basketball.
You think so?
Yeah, because in basketball, now in football it does. You're exactly right. But in basketball, Memphis has got the hotbed of recruiting. So why should they? And this is what Calipari used to always say. Why should he open his back door to allow Tennessee come in and play, and all in front of all those Memphis recruits?
Well, see, but I don't think. I don't think the series is going to get renewed.
No, it's not, because it is personal, and as long as Rick Barnes is at Tennessee, it will not be renewed.
Yeah, and you know, talking about the game tomorrow, you've got.
Now there is one more game left on a neutral site next year in Nashville at Bridgestone.
Yeah.
And so, but then the series will.
Yeah, after that,
take some time off. You know, I don't know how much longer Coach Barnes here, but I'm pretty sure Coach Barnes has no motive or reason he wants to renew it, especially after some of the things that Penny Hardaway said about him last year and so forth. So, and that's unfortunate, because I think it's, you know, both schools traditionally have good basketball, and you'd kind of like to see it. It's a rivalry game. That game sold out early in the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of the five or six games that have sold out. So Rob Lotz will probably be over there with fist ball and ready to go after Penny Hardaway. As the Creamsicle has joined us, got back on the track tonight, 8 3 balls. Kind of found a soft spot up there at the top of the.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit more back to normal.
Yeah, well, I just got to. You know, first thing we said is was the uniform adjustment.
It was huge.
It was huge.
Big factor.
It made a feel of it. You know, obviously it made you know, you doubled up what you had, but so you actually felt it, huh? So, and Parker Cup only hit 2 shots by our
2
calculation.
8 to 2.
I think that's last I heard. So
that's good.
So you've got the bragging rights over the Cup household as of right now. Maybe we get Baylor out there at the next game.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I know Parker hadn't shot in a while. I bet Baylor hasn't either, since he only plays tennis.
Right. They get Baylor out there to play you in a tennis match. See what happens.
We missing referees?
Yeah. Robbie, William Blount outscored Lenoir City 17-0 that quarter. So
17-0.
Yeah, that doubled them up right there, and
that's a much better defensive effort.
As the referees sarcastically get a applause for coming out, as they were a little tardy, and it will be Lady Panther basketball to start the period number 3. As Gresham picks up her dribble in the corners, trap, dribbles out of it, and then loses it out of bounds. So another turnover for the Panthers. So they have went a quarter plus. And I don't remember how late they scored in the first period, Robbie, toward the end, but a significant scoring drought for the Lady Panthers. As Kallenberg gets an open look in the corner, can't get it to go, battled around.
Nice.
Cagley picks it up, gets it over to Myers. Myers shot in and out. Kallenberg keeps it alive, and Combs goes up and draws a foul. So
yeah, Combs got the first tip out, and then this one Jenna gets. Upoff picks up her third.
And Robbie, I do see Graves down here on the bench rubbing
her thigh there
with some icy hot or something. So I don't know if she's pulled a muscle or I don't know what it is. Something she's putting on it, but First shot is no good, but the second shot is good by Combs. So Blount.
That pass ain't gonna work.
No. Blount on at least an 18-0 run. It's almost another turnover as Jenkins just about made a walk to the line. This time they do get a shot off, get the rebound shot. The second shot no good.
Box out by Myers.
Myers gets it. She's done the little things tonight. She doesn't have the points, but Robbie, you talked about her transition D earlier.
Yeah.
Fundamental box out right there. She's going to get a look right here maybe.
She's a daughter of a coach, so she knows those little things matter.
And there's some baseline penetration, gives it to Combs back up. Kallenberg's going to jack a three, no good.
Didn't get her
but right
legs
there's
into it.
Combs.
And one. Looked like she was fouled.
Can't finish it, but Cagley battles with the rebound, and she gets hammered going up. She'll shoot two. I heard that, the slap all the way down here.
It's two on Angelos. And this will put Cagley to the line for her first trip. William Blount's only shot 8 free throws. These will be 9 and 10. Lenoir City with 2 free throws, 2 for 2. Cagley gets this one to go.
The Christmas sweater is off for Coach Wright.
He must have got as hot as the creamsicle did.
Yeah. Creamsicle warm underneath there.
Yeah.
As Cagley hits that one. So Blount up by 20, and another steal and a foul. Kendall Tilly gets the steal in rear court, and then she is fouled.
Johnson's going to pick up this one. 3 quick fouls here.
That one will be on the floor. And then Blount almost turns it over, but Tilly keeps it.
Oh, she carried the ball.
She sure did. They didn't catch it. Myers on the baseline is going to drive in. Shots blocked. But guess who's right there? Julia Combs to lay it in.
All over the glass.
Robbie, you mentioned last game, very similar to Will.
Yeah, she does a lot of things like Will.
Yeah.
It looked like a double dribble on the second dribble to me by Angelos, but
Nice chase down there by Myers.
As it comes in up top, here comes Gresham. She can shoot it from out there. Instead, from the corner, shot no good, and the rebound for William Blount. Robbie, I mean, you can't go 10 minutes of regulation without a score. You can't do that in AAA ball.
Yeah,
I'm going to say adios.
Yeah, I agree. That would have put it. Look at Combs.
Combs once again with another. She was fouled, but slapped off her leg, but she retrieves it. Another offensive rebound, and there's another foul, I believe, by Angelos.
I wrote the Heritage score down earlier.
It was bad. Now, they did play West a little closer, but
72-23 to Heritage.
yeah. They almost scored that in the first quarter tonight, but the problem is they haven't scored since. So they've went 10 and a half minutes of regulation time, clock time, without scoring. Here comes Myers, nice into Cagley, turnaround jumper, rolls around.
I wish she wouldn't put that on the ground. She could just go up with it.
And a lot of, they're going to get Cagley, I think, with the foul. No, Combs with the foul. Was Combs even there? Was it Cagley or Combs on the floor?
Cagley was on the floor. She stole the ball.
Okay.
What year is Cagley? I can't remember. She a senior?
Cagley is a senior, yeah.
Over and back. Or travel. He said he picked it up.
So another turnover for Tim Smith's squad. He's kind of looking in disbelief over there. As what do you do? As they're going to send probably their best player, or best guard anyway, into the game, back in the game. And she is a little bit injured as As Myers gets a three, and she drains it.
Money.
So we are now on a 25-0 run by the Lady Governors. And in front court, another almost turnover. I believe William Blount deflected out of bounds last.
Tilly come flying from behind.
It's now a football score.
Yeah.
Last night's almost.
I don't see a Lamar Jackson out there. What, he had 5 passing touchdowns last night? And another shot missed. Gracie Love boards it, but loses it out of bounds. Touched last, though, by Lenoir City.
And he broke Michael Vick's rushing record.
Yeah.
So, keep waiting, Robbie, though. Every time you get a running quarterback, it takes the NFL a while to adjust.
I understand that, but this one can actually pass the ball, too. Really good. That's the only difference I've seen between him and the rest of those, mostly running.
As Blount misses a couple of shots, gets it back up. Again, Kallenberg finally gets up with it, drives, lay it up, no good, but she draws a foul.
Going up for 2.
Now we're at the 4-minute mark, Robbie, of the second half, so 12 minutes of regulation time without a point for Lenoir City. I will say this, too, Robbie, halftime score, Bearden 18, Farragut 17. So
about what we expected there.
Yeah, going to be a close game. Go down to the wire, probably over at the doghouse.
And we need to try to get a Maryville score because that one's going to be close also.
26-point lead for the Lady Governors. Like 1 out of 2, and they're going to get Kelly for over the back on that one. So Maddie Kelly picks up
timeout.
I think Todd Wright's going to take a timeout. Let's take one with him. You're watching Gov Nation Network. Back at William Blount High School after the timeout, Lenoir City will have it on the inbounds, trailing by 26. At the end of 3, Bearden has stretched their lead out.
William Blount's out of bounds.
Yep, that was a good call. Shotgun all over it as Maddie Kelly was out of bounds. And as soon as she touches it, the ball's dead. Bearden has stretched that lead out to 31-22 at the end of 3. So
30 what?
31-22.
Okay, so
So
Bearden.
9 points. I mean, it's still doable. Thing is, Robbie, Bearden, against those good teams like that, they always seems like they play really well defense. They hold them, like even the Maryville game. What did Maryville end up with? It was
in the 30s,
in
right?
the 30s, wasn't it, or something like that?
The score from Heritage, Maryville 35, Heritage 29 at halftime.
And finally, Lenoir City breaks the scoring column here since the first period.
Kaylee Claybo checks in. Found somebody that could score.
A freshman. Had to get a freshman to come in and do it. So 43-19 your score. As
Foul.
Kelly runs, shot no good. And Claybo runs it down.
Foul.
Foul, walk, something. But regardless, Lenoir City comes out of there with it. So Lenoir City's going to keep the basketball.
I think Barry's got a foul.
Oh, he does have a foul. Okay.
Was it Stout?
Think so. And runner no good in the lane, and William Blount will run it down. So Tilly comes into front court. Look low. A little bit quicker. They have Cooper on the baseline. The nice high-low right there, and Cooper finishes it. Excellent execution of the high-low. As Lenoir City comes the other way, shot no good. Rebound William Blount. So the Lady Governors will move to 2-1 in the district. A shot goes out of bounds.
We still got another quarter, Stan.
Well, I've already adiosed them, so.
I know. I'm just saying.
What would that be? 9-2 on the season. But they've got a big one Monday night over at Farragut. Blount's got a couple of new players in. Jada Tipton, right there, number 11, causing havoc. Picked up ball by Gracie Love. So I think Jada's in for her first action tonight. As Kelly's going to penetrate in. Shoot, scoop shot, and one, Barry Mapp says.
I think it's going to be on Arwood. Nope.
23.
Madison Stevens. Her first. And Maddie cannot complete the three-point play, but William Blount gets the board.
Somehow it came out of there. They controlled it and kicked back out to William Blount. So 13-2 this quarter for William Blount. And 30-2 since the first quarter. It's pretty much decided this one. As Blount passes around under a minute to go now, in the third, and ball's tipped out of bounds by Lenoir City. Blount will retain it. Blount looking at the baseline there, and Tipton's going to fire a three from up top. No good. Rebound by Jenkins, but she was standing on the baseline. So it'll stay with William Blount with 37.9. And here comes a new substitute in for Destiny Malin in for the Lady Panthers. Cooper's shot can't go down, and Lenoir City's going to retrieve it at about the half line. 30 seconds to go in the period. And we have a whistle. I believe a foul.
Who'd they call it on? Love?
I believe it was on Tipton, 11. As Lenoir City has it with 20 seconds. Malin dribbling around.
Don't want to be dribbling
ends
right
up
there.
losing it off of Kelly, though. Touched last with 13.4. So tough night offensively for the Panthers. Actually, it was a pretty good quarter for them, first period. But, boy, since then, it's been tough sledding for the Lady Panthers. And there's a loose ball. It's going to get out. Lenoir City's going to retain it with 7 seconds. 5 seconds. I don't think they're aware of how much time's left. And they aren't. And the quarter will end with Blount outscoring them 13-2 in that quarter. At the end of 3, William Blount in complete control on Gov Nation Network. back at William Blount High School. As fourth quarter action will begin, and we are in a mercy rule situation as Blount is up by 28. As Kallenberg is going to make that 31 now, the deficit. So the clock will run as long as it stays above 25.
Her shot has looked good tonight.
I agree. I think that's her fourth three or fifth three. Fourth three.
Here's her fifth.
Here's her fifth. You're exactly right, Robbie. She squared up. Oh, we jinxed her. And Lenoir City running out with it. Looked like it was a walk. Instead, it was an air ball by Claybo. The freshman Claybo is fouled. Kallenberg picks up the foul. Jenna's second foul, team's fifth, so. Almost a walk.
It was a walk. She jumped.
How much? Did her feet ever leave? It's Kallenberg's going to get the run out, lay it up, lay it in.
Yeah, they did. They left.
33-point game. And then another turnover by the Panthers. And I think Coach Wright's going to go with some wholesale substitutions here. Because he only has 10 players, doesn't he? Rest out. Well, he's got 11th player. And there's a three by McKenna Myers. Continuing to pour it on the Lady Panthers. And William Blount. 55-19. And there comes William Blount, 5 new ones in. And probably going to see the last of those 5 that just go out, the starters. We got a tie up on the ball right there. It'll stay on this end with 5:58 to go. Clock continues to run. We are in a mercy rule situation. Maddie Kelly driving, laying it up, laying it in. William Blount has outscored, since the end of the first period, outscored Lenoir City 40-2.
Yep.
Unbelievable. They hit one right there. You know, and the thing is, they obviously not that bad because it was 17-all in the quarter, you know, at the end of the, I mean,
right.
If it was 2-2 or something, I can understand that, but they scored 17 points in the first quarter.
We made some adjustments, but I didn't think they were 40-point swing adjustments.
Tipton hits that one. Jada Tipton, the sophomore, drains the three. Puts one up by 39 actually. Claybo tries to answer, can't. Blount rebounds, and then a tie-up. This time, Blount will get the alternate possession. Most importantly for everybody here, including the Lady Panthers, the clock will continue to run during this dead ball, as I'm sure they want to get back down 3:21. And then checking in for her first action for William Blount is a freshman, Haley Pickens, number 44. So and there's a turnover for William Blount. I don't think Stout was expecting the ball right there, and it was off her out of bounds. So
we have a tweet from Gary Stennett. Creamsicle on fire tonight at the expense of Parker Cup.
Well, I saw the Creamsicle tweet earlier in the day. Basically, was apologizing to his fans. But, you know, and I like it because he redeemed himself. He came back out and, you know, I mean, backed that up, an apology. So he's basically saying he was better than that. As Claybo hits the little runner right there. So Claybo, the freshman's got 4 points, I believe. Remind you, you'll be watching the boys contest coming up. Good opportunity for our boys to get a district win tonight also. It's the freshman Pickens with the rebound and lay it in. So Haley Pickens as the ball's deflected out of bounds. There's a lot of contact and a loose ball. Tim Smith is just asking for something. 39-point deficit. He lets Wes Sperling hear a little bit about it, but looks to be one of those nights for his team tonight. Unfortunately, in this league, as Tipton's shot's no good, and she gets hammered to Stout. No call there. As Revela checked in right there and just hammered her on the rebound. Unfortunate, Robbie, Tyler. There may be a lot of nights like this for the Lady Panthers in this league.
Yeah, this is certainly a tough district and region. So,
well, I'm just looking, you know, Maryville, Heritage, Bearden, Farragut are all as good or better than William Blount. So somebody just took a charge.
Stout. She'll get her a milkshake.
And the bench erupts for William Blount.
There must be a running joke about she can't take a charge or something.
Well, you know, we had somebody last year that took a lot. Was it Abby Joseph?
Yes, she did. As we're in 90 seconds left in this bloodbath. And a steal by Lenoir City.
Out of bounds.
Can't control it, though, and goes out of bounds. As Jada Morlock has also checked in now for Lenoir City. As they got everybody in the game, it looks like. Hadley Presnell. So under a minute as Pickens tries to post up, and the pass is too long, goes out of bounds. Turnover, William Blount. Got a foul right here. I believe it's going to be a 1+. 23. Cooper picks up. They are going to stop the clock on the free throws.
This is Destiny Melian. In and out.
She cannot convert on the one end. Rebound, William Blount. Or actually out of bounds, William Blount. So Blount, as I said, Robbie, in the third period was 2-1 now in the district. 9-2 overall. One more district game before the Christmas break. This ball's knocked around there. Tipton was on the floor, battle. We're going to call a jump. And that's probably going to wind the clock down, and this one is history. Blount outscores Lenoir City 45-6, in the last three periods to pull away from a tied game at the end of one. We'll take a short break. Be back here on Gov Nation Network with all the totals. Talk about the boys contest.
All right, back here in between games, these stats are brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call at 865-235-4108. No job is too small for Alvin and his crew. They can go across country, do it all. Anywhere Movers, 235-4108. William Blount victorious tonight, 62-23. Led in scoring tonight by Jenna Kallenberg with 18. 9 came from Myers. There's a balanced scoring tonight. 9 from Myers, 7 from Tilley, 5 from Kelly, 4 apiece from Kegley, Cooper, Combs, Stout. Pickens adds 2, and a 3-pointer came from Jada Tipton at 62 points for William Blount. Lenoir City, not a lot of scoring from them tonight. They were led by Gresham with 6 quick early points. That's all she had. 5 from Norwood, 4 from Kilgore, 2 apiece from Claybo, Graves, Angelos, and Uphoff. William Blount Lady Govs moved to 9-2 and 2-1 overall in the district with a 62-23 final here from Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium. Boys action to follow as you watching warm-ups here. We'll have a quick preview of that game and come back with more here on the Gov Nation Network. All right, we're back here at Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium in between games as William Blount Lady goes victorious 62-23. I'm joined with sophomore Julia Combs. Julia, you scored, I think, 4 points tonight, 4 or 5 points, but that's not what you bring to this team. You bring a floor game to this team where you do a lot of stuff. You got to get on the floor, rebound. Talk about your role with this year's team.
Yeah, so last year I didn't really get in as much as a freshman, but this year I'm getting a whole lot more playing time, and I think I really bring a bunch of rebounding to the team, and I feel like I bring intensity and just,
You kind of remind me of your brother a little bit, doing a little bit of everything like he did these last 3 years at William Blount. So we got a big win. We're 2-1 now in the district. Big game against Farragut Monday night.
Yes, sir.
What do you think you got to do for you guys to go in there and get that win?
Well, we definitely have to play really hard. We have to bring our A game. We can't take any plays off. We have to go to the boards. We can't. We gotta play hard.
All right, you just keep doing what you're doing, Julie.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll bring in the head coach, Coach Todd, right now. Hand your headset off to Todd.
Yes, you're great.
17-17 after one, Coach.
I know, right?
Then you go on a 40-2 run.
Unbelievable.
There, the next 2 quarters. So yeah, you said they were scrappy. You said that in the pregame. In that first quarter, they junked it up a little bit.
They did. I mean, they came out and played well early, and we didn't match their intensity, and that's poor coaching on my part because I told them that's what we needed to do. I told them exactly what they were going to come out and do, and we needed to match that intensity, and we looked like we weren't ready to play as far as their intensity. Had some wholesale substitutions there, midway through, and got a little bit better effort, I thought, from that second group that came in for me, and then kind of turned it up from there. I really challenged them, obviously, and then went and talked about him at halftime. I'm like, how do you give up 17 points in the first quarter and 0 in the second? I'm like, and then come out and give up 2 in the third. I mean, so obviously you can play defense. So where was that? So anyway, but really proud of the effort that we brought tonight, especially in the after the first quarter, and hopefully we can carry that on.
All right, I think I lost the score. Bearden, Farragut. I'm pretty sure Stan told me.
I heard
Bearden was up 10 or so late.
Yes, that's what I heard too. Okay. I heard Bearden was up 11 with 2 minutes, and I heard that Maryville killed Heritage.
Really?
That's what I heard downstairs. Okay. So I don't know that for a fact.
They were up 6 at halftime. So
I got you.
That could be true.
Yeah, we were only down 5 at halftime.
Right.
Yeah,
so we move on to Farragut on Monday night. We won't have the telecast or broadcast. So talk about what you got to bring over to Farragut.
Yeah,
Monday.
huge challenge. I mean, obviously, they're one of those top 3. I mean, Farragut, Maryville, and Bearden are all going to battle it out up there at the very top of the district, I think. And, and we'll have to play great. I mean, we'll have to play with the same intensity that we played with tonight on the defensive end, and the rebounding effort. Really did a great job on the boards in the second half because I challenged them, at halftime to be sure to do that. And we'll have to play hard, and we'll have to execute really well, and then we're going to have to shoot the ball pretty well too. I mean, we're on the road against them, and a really tough place to play. We did go over there and play in their Thanksgiving tournament, so at least we've been on that court this year 3 times and played some games. But we know it's going to be a tough challenge, but I think these girls are ready.
All right. Thank you for your time, and
thanks, Robbie.
We'll see you after the break.
All right. Merry Christmas to everybody out there too.
All right. So we got about 45 seconds left here before the boys are going to tip it up as they've gone through warm-ups. And we'll take a short break here as we'll get ready for starting lineups. All right, number 1, Scory Correa. Number 3 will be Braden Simmon, senior. Number 5, Ben Holcomb. Heard that name for a few years now, senior. Number 14, Tucker Yancey, junior. And then number 15, David Ross, a junior. We'll turn the lights off.
Not for the creamsicle, though. This time.
No, it'll be for the starting lineup of the William Blount Governors, coached by Kevin Wendell. Coming in with a 6-3 record. 0-2, though, in the district. Sophomore Cole Gibson will get the start at the point. Number 2, Seth Myers. Number 14, Trey Clemmer. Tanner Press, number 22, and the senior, Cameron George. I got the news on why Cameron George didn't get to start on Tuesday, Stan.
So what's that?
He had long sleeves on under his jersey, like number 22 for Maryville, Mr. Anderson wears.
Did he have to take his off? Was it the same color? I think it has to be the same color of your jersey, or?
Yeah, his were white, wasn't it? Not white?
I don't remember what he had.
Oh. Well, he don't have them anymore.
I think he's always worn white
Right.
long sleeves.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I
But
did.
You know, the T-shirt that Cole Gibson has it has to be the color of your jersey, but
Tipped up Corral.
I don't know of the rule on the sleeves.
Here comes Holcomb. He'll work it across against the man-to-man defense from William Blount. They'll run their little motion. Will LC. Nothing working. Ross inside to Yancey. Stolen away by George.
I think he double dribbled.
He'll bring it across. Prass will fire a 3.
He'll hit it.
Tell you, there's 2 freshmen and 2 twins that played for Lenoir City last year. I don't see on the roster. They must have transferred.
That'd be a big loss for them.
Inside to Ross.
Robbie, I did see Brewster. You remember a Brewster that played?
Yeah, Dylan Brewster.
Yeah. And then he had a sister.
Yeah.
Remember that played on the girls? I didn't see, but there's a Brewster, a Carson Brewster that's a sophomore on their roster. They both could stroke it, Dylan and his sister.
There's a pull-up 8-footer for Ross. No good. He got his own. Blocked away by Myers. Pratt will get the board. George will push it up to Gibson. Nothing working, so they'll run the offense. Myers has it. Now to Pratt. He'll attack the baseline. Look inside to George. He'll try to dunk it, but he'll touch the rim with his fingers as he lays it in. And it's 5-0. Holcomb dribbles it off of his foot. Stolen by George. George will fire a 3. Little right. Rebounded by Yancey. Here comes Holcomb with it. Holcomb stolen by Myers. Bad pass. Myers will take it one-on-one. Euro's in the lane. Off to the left a little bit. Cleared by Correa. Deep pass up to Simon. He'll attack. Take the charge. Basket's good by Simon. That's one of those, if you fall, they're going to call it.
Yep.
Gibson will attack. Stolen this time by Holcomb. Deep 3 for Ross. And we are tied at 5 apiece as he gets the friendly roll. High post to Clemmer. He's being fouled. Gibson and Myers check out. Cooper and Lingenfelter check in. See Coach Cool on the sideline for LC.
Yeah, I think he went down there last year, I believe.
Okay.
Robbie was helping last year. Of course, used to be a long-time assistant at Farragut and then was the head coach at Farragut.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 years. Correa has it. Nice take by Holcomb. Spins it up. Can't get the roll. Puts it back in, though. 7-5, LC has their first lead. Zone all the way so far for Lenoir City. Clemmer inside to Pratt's, lay it in. Good patience, good ball movement. Ross skips it to Correa. He's trapped there. Picks up his dribble, throws it to Cam George. He plays for William Blount. It's 2-on-1. George comes to a jump stop, puts it in. Clemmer almost gets a steal here as Simon takes it. Might have traveled. Another friendly, nope, not this time. Good box out by Prats. Here comes Lingenfelter. Lingenfelter to George. George to Prats. In the corner to Cooper. He'll fire a three. Way off. Rebounded by Holcomb. Strong take there, but Correa couldn't get it to go. Off of William Blount, though. Subs in for William Blount. England and more evolve, we'll say. More.
I think it's Muir all on.
Muir evolve. Oh, that's a walk.
Not if it's not called.
Moraviov
is into the game. It's 9-9. Yeah, both feet didn't land at the same time there on the jump stop, so just missed that one. England gets in, now brings it out. They'll look to England in the corner. Dumps it down to Moore. The man we just mentioned. They just did the silent night. William Blount did the students hadn't set a peep until we got to the 10th point. And then they erupted. This one is a strong take by Holcomb, rebounded for William Blount. Lingenfelter, corner to Cooper. He'll fire this one with confidence.
Money.
Minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Yancey has it. He'll throw it into the cheerleaders that are on a break for LC right now. Up in the bleachers. Mason Guider checks in for LC. Gibson back in for William Blount. And also Tristan Schinnerine. Gibson fires a three, little right. Saved by England. Controlled by Tristan. He'll fire it up, no good. Inside position. Jump ball called. William Blount's going to get it. Moraviov. It's almost like my name, Moraviov. Very similar, right? Where'd you say he was from? Russia?
Russia.
One minute left in the opening quarter. Cooper pump fakes the three this time. And deflected and stolen. Nope, he gets it back. England, now to Gibson. Gibson for three, no good. Tipped up. You know who's got it. Moraviov. Stopa.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, Stopa's a little easier. .20 seconds left. William Blount with a 7-point lead, first quarter. Bad pass. Here comes William Blount with one chance. 3 seconds. England gets it over. Nope. LC at the buzzer.
Ooh, it was right on.
Your score at the end of one. William Blount 16, Lenoir City 9. Short break on the Gov Nation Network.
Back at William Blount High School, William Blount good shooting first quarter for the Governors as they lead 16-9. Rob Watts, back to you. One best thing I see on the scoreboard, no fouls called.
Yeah, we can get home quickly.
Especially after that mercy rule in the girls contest.
Yeah, it's just now 7:36.
My fiance's at the Nutcracker in Sevierville watching her nieces, so I have some time to myself still here by George. George, nope, nice hands there by Ross. Still no fouls. Correa will attack. William Blount, little zone here. Ross drives in, kicks it out. Ross over to Holcomb. Back to Ross. He'll fire the three. Too much space. Good ball movement. Holcomb attacked into the zone and got the wide open look. Extended zone this time for LC. It's like a 1-3-1. 3 ball though for William Blount. Oh, nice take. Myers gets it over to Clemmer, puts it in. Nice job of following the shot that time, I should say, by Myers. Ross made the last one.
No
Airballs
box.
this one, but it goes right in the hands of Ben Halcomb, and it's 14-8. Quick timeout here by Coach Burns.
14-18.
Or 14-18, I'm sorry. A 4-point lead for William Blount, but quick timeout by Burns. Got the pep band in the house tonight.
Yeah, Friday night action. Got the pep band here. So, good atmosphere here for the Governors tonight. Boys trying to get that first district win. They do not train to drop to 0-3 in the district. And again, say they got one more district game on Monday night on the road at Farragut. So we're set for action here, Robbie.
All right, here's George working the 2-man with Gibson. Now in the corner to Myers. Gibson into Myers. He's got the short corner here to George. Lob it up. George will lay it off. Oh, it's too strong, but he gets it back. Puts it back. Pad the stats a little bit. 2 offensive boards and 2 points. He'd like to have made the first one, though. It'd have got Gibson an assist. I think this is 1-3-1, Stan. Steps. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul.
Going up.
Gibson on the foul.
First foul of the game. They got Gibson. Shot is good by Correa. And he reduces the William Blount lead to Correa's second shot, no good, but Lenoir City boards it.
But he brought
He
it down.
walked. Oh,
That's going to be 2 on Cole.
no.
They called it on Trey.
Clemmer.
Three new subs in for William Blount. Guider still in for LC. Over to Correa. Now to Halcomb. Halcomb attacks, gets in nicely, can't get it to go, gets his own board, puts it up and in.
He's really a good player, Robbie. You said we've called his name a lot over the years.
Yeah, from what I remember, he used to always get in foul trouble because he's such an aggressive player. Strong take, Tanner Pratt, and 1. .30 on the foul.
Trammell.
Freshman Parker Trammell.
His first. Pratt goes to the line and completes the three-point play. Robbie, the old-fashioned way. And Tanner has 8 points early tonight.
Wow.
I thought he did. You're right.
They're going to partially give Everett a block there. Cooper loses it. Late on the transition D, but they missed the layup. Pratt's feeling it a little bit right now, will attack. Gets it all the way up. They're going to call a clean block this time. Guider's carrying the ball down the court. Ross will skip it across, up into the bleachers.
Nice defense by William Blount there.
Inside pass to Cooper. What a pass by Lingenfelter. Here comes Ross quickly in the front court. Now to Halcomb. 3:50 left before the half. William Blount leading by 8. Correa fires his first three-pointer of the game. Up, no good, but offensive putback, no good this time by Trammell. And Cameron George will clear for the Govs. George tries to cross over right in front of Correa. Turns it over, but Correa misses the layup. George up to Cooper. Cooper will attack. Lingenfelter now to Pratt. Stay hot. Nope. Rebound though by George. He'll put it up, lose the handle on it. Lingenfelter has it. Over to Everett. Everett mid-range shot, short. Tipped up, rebound Lingenfelter. He'll body it in. No good. Pratt will get the board. George, dagger three. Bam!
Body.
And a ticky-tack block call on George, his first, team third. Clemmer and England checking back in, as does Schreinerine. Never mind, they're going to pull Tristan back. Myers will get Cooper. William Blount zone here, 2-3 zone. Here's a steal by Lingenfelter. He gets to a lot of balls, puts his left hand up, can't get it to go. Good follow by Myers. Lingenfelter gets to a lot of balls, don't he?
Yes. Much like the girls' game, Robbie. This boys' contest,
17.
although, yeah, I mean, they kind of got stuck on 17, although they have scored 8 points here in the second quarter. But Blount's kind of kicked it open here in the last 3 minutes.
Inside pass to Yancey. Hooks it up. Too deep. North City back to the 2-3 zone. Myers had a look. Lingenfelter gets it into England. England pivots around. Myers, short corner to Clemmer. Baseline jumpers down. Found the soft spot there. Banks in. Did he bank that in?
I don't think so.
You sure? It looked like a bank for me. Just looked like he hit the net weird. Correa hits a 3. And it's 22-32. Clemmer over to Myers. Myers shoots a contested shot. Long rebound out to Correa. He'll push it against 4 William Blount defenders. Back to Correa. Back to Ross. His 3. Good. Another friendly roll. They've gotten a couple friendly bounces here tonight. William Blount will content to hold for 1. "30-second timeout, Coach Wendell." We'll take one with him. We'll come back. Final 21 seconds here in the first.
Going back right now.
All right, we have some score updates. Heritage in girls action defeats Maryville 68-65. They were down by a lot, but they rallied back to beat the Lady Rebs. And in boys action, Bearden leads Farragut 11-2 in the first quarter.
Adios.
Yeah. Not here, though.
No, not here. This one could go down to the wire. Flare screen out for Cooper. Too strong, and a rebound is going to go to Gibson, but it's after the buzzer. That will not count. Your score at the break is William Blount 32, Lenoir City 25. Come back with Stats with Stan, brought to you by Anywhere Movers and more here at the halftime of William Blount High School.
Back here at halftime where William Blount leads Lenoir City 32-25. This is Stats with Stan brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Call Alvin Jeanette at 235-4108. 235-4108. Anytime, Anywhere Movers, our halftime sponsor here. In the first half, scoring for William Blount, they were led by Cameron George with 9 points. Tanner Pratt added 8 points as well. 5 points from Marshall Cooper, 4 points from Trey Clemmer, 4 points from Stopa, and also 2 points from Seth Myers to round out the 32 for the Governors. They scored 16 in the first, 16 in the second as well. Blount also hit 3 threes in that period as George, Cooper, and Pratt's all hit those. Over on the Lenoir City side, they have 25 points, so they trail by 7. They had 9 in the first period, 16 in the second, so really the scoring in the second ended up 16 each. They're led by Ben Halcomb with 9 points to lead them. Also, I should say David Ross with 9 as well. So they're really led by Ross and Halcomb, contributed 9 each, so that's 18 of their 25. 3 points from Correa, and then 2 each from Simmon, and also Yancey added 2 as well to round out their 25. From the floor, Lenoir City hit 4 threes. Of course, 3 of those were by David Ross, the other one by Correa to knock those down to make 4 to William Blount's 3-point baskets. Once again, William Blount leads here at the half, 32-25. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, Anywhere Movers. You can call out there at 235-4108, 235-4108, and let all your moving needs take care by Anywhere Movers. We'll take another short break, and we'll be back here with second half action on the Gov Nation Network.
we're set for second half action. William Blount let Lenoir City back in the game there late in the second quarter. 3 3-pointers. It will be William Blount ball to start the second half. Lenoir City gonna stay with the zone, looks like. Inside to Clemmer. Passes it over to Pratt. He might have traveled.
He did travel, but he got away with it.
I was kind of surprised that the pass came through as he was cutting. There's a trap and steal by William Blount. There's a blocking foul on Lenoir City. Correa. Steal by Pratt. He's doing a lot tonight.
Team's first, only the second foul called in the game against Lenoir City. Not many called against William Blount
when I
either.
went down to get Waters at the half, Barry said, "We're letting them play, ain't we?" I said, "You sure are, and we like it." George will fire a 3.
He'll hit it.
Nothing but net. Boy, when he hits them, they hit a lot of nothing but nets, don't they?
Right.
High archer. Pass down in the corner to... That's a new player, Stan.
Who was that?
21.
I don't have him on our roster.
I wonder if that could be Adam Baker.
34. Possibly. We'll find out here in a minute if he scores or fouls. Sure, Gary Stinnett has it.
Inside to Yancey. He'll power it up. Left hand, too strong. And saved by LC. Halcomb lays it up and off again. Rebounded this time, Pratt.
I believe we got a rim on, or a lid on the rim right there, don't we, Robbie, at this half?
Gibson's hand checked the whole way, but they're letting them play. Ross over to Correa. Baseline jumper is good for Yancey.
His 4th point of the evening. Blount leads by 10 here early in the 3rd.
Gibson, get in there. Shot no good by Pratt. Clemmer will battle for it and get the offensive board. Over to George.
21 was all over him.
Gibson to Myers. This 3's off. Rebound, though, is going to go to Myers. Well, he can't save it to a gov. It goes into the hands of Lenoir City Panther.
I believe George may have gotten that ball if he hadn't saved it back. But
William Blount, man-to-man here. There's a walk. This guy just walked all over the court. Inside to Yancey and a bump foul called underneath. I think he might get him going up, though.
Clemmer. Trey's second, team's first here of the second half. And you're correct, Robbie. They're going to say Yancey was in the act of shooting, and he still can't get that to go down. That ball was all around the rim and then out. Gets the second one, though. So 9-point lead for the Governors. And George is going to fire another 3 and making it rain, Robbie.
Layup no good, and rebound by Clemmer.
Another 3 by George. It's good.
And George having a night. We'll take a short break. William Blount up 15.
He's got 18.
All right, scoring update. Maryville leads Heritage 16-11 at the end of the first quarter.
And we had a Bearden score at the end of one. Surprising, Bearden was only up 1. So there you have it. William Blount up 15 here. The other game tonight was West and Hardin Valley.
Nothing in that from the girls or boys contest.
There's a travel.
There's a turnover.
Yeah, Robbie, you adios Farragut.
And I stand by it. It could not. If it went down, I'd be happy that it happened.
I don't even know when the last time Farragut beat Bearden.
There's your replay of a Cam George 3.
Yep, that was the first one.
Inside pass to Pratt's. Nice find by Myers.
Update on that Farragut score. Farragut leads 24-22 with 3 minutes to go in the half.
Adios. Myers attacks the rack, lays it in.
Speaking of adioses, adios Panthers.
There it is with 3:53 to go. The Panthers do get a quick 2 though with Halcomb. Gibson quickly back in the front court for the Govs. He gets bodied. Doesn't matter. They don't call it. He finishes anyways. Sperling and Mapp letting them play tonight. They said they were. Here comes Halcomb again. He loses this one. They're going to bail him out. Nope, just out of bounds. Following the game tonight, we'll have Stats with Stan, brought to you by Anywhere Movers, and our Gov Nation Player of the Game, and hopefully a coach's interview with assistant coach Jordan Conley. Guider nails a 3. 49-33. Every time we look to put them away, they hit some 3s. Inside to Clemmer. He'll pivot and go to George. Oh. George was losing his balance. Tried to throw it to somebody. It ended up going into the bleachers. Nice move by Ross. Loses it though. Nice hands by somebody. Cam will lay it up and in.
Thought maybe we was going to get to see a Cam slam.
Cam slam jam, but no, not yet. Yancey wouldn't let it happen. This year, our long friend Glenn McNish from LC retired. We haven't seen him this year, football or basketball, so long-time radio guy for.
Yep, it's a foul on the floor here. Going to go against Cooper.
Put in over 50 years.
Oh, yeah. As long as I can remember, Robbie, as you said, we've been doing this about 15 years, I have. And I remember running them to them a lot of times at district tournaments, games at Lenoir City, games here. Baseball, football, basketball.
He was a good one.
I think he's still on the school board down there, Lenoir City. There comes another long 3 by Cam.
And Fuego, 23.
Yep. He's warm.
Somebody's going to find him a nice college prospect in Cam George. Layup is no. Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it Yancey? I couldn't tell.
Yep.
Timeout. Lenoir City will take one with them. William Blount leading by 19 late in the third. All right, 1:46 left in the third. Lenoir City down by 19, not going away. Quietly. They're going to go man to man. Looks like. Stopa in at the high post. Hands off to Myers. Off the screen. No good. Rebound by Lingenfelter. Smallest guy on the court gets an offensive rebound. Myers puts up the mid-range. It's good and one. Foul on Yancey.
That's Yancey's first, only second team foul. Myers at the line to shoot a three-point play, and he does.
And that's all Lingenfelter right there. I mean, Lingenfelter brings it, the energy.
Robbie, could we see 2 mercy rules in one night?
We could. Not if we keep giving up layups, though.
Yancey, I can't do anything with Yancey right now. He seems to be doing all their scoring here in the third period. He has 7 of their 12 and a walk.
They just caught a travel on England. With this man-to-man, William Blount's going to get their starters back in. Well, 3 of them. Yeah, they'll have 4 starters on the floor with Tristan. 1 minute left in the third. Shooter in the corner, airballs it. George will clear for William Blount. Hit ahead to Clemmer. He'll catch it and double dribble.
Walk.
Oh. Did he have control of the ball?
Well, I'm not sure. That's what I was wondering, too.
I thought he could call double dribble, but I didn't know he could call the walk. But nonetheless, turnover. Back.
Something didn't look right about it, did it?
Holcomb attacks.
And bodies up and gets fouled. I believe that's going to go against Gibson.
They're going to give him 2 free throws.
Cole Gibson second. Only the third whistled against Blount here in the second half. But as Robbie said, in the act of shooting was Holcomb. And he rolls it in there for the Panthers. .57-38. And second toss, no good. And Blount could hold for 1 here, but they're not going to.
Clemmer's soft touch inside. Lost it out of bounds, Correa.
So 18.2, William Blount could still get the last shot here.
Two-point shot from Pratt's. Short, rebounded by Correa.
Correa landed on his foot. I think he hurt his ankle a little bit.
But that's your score. William Blount 59, LC 38, 8 minutes left. Short break on the Gov Nation Network.
Score from over at Bearden, Robbie. 24 all, knotted up at the half, Bearden and Farragut.
Interesting. Farragut may be a little better, Bearden may be a little down, but didn't Heritage just beat Guider?
Oh, it was Guider. It wasn't the other guy. 21's who we're looking for. Excuse me, Robbie. Heritage did beat Farragut the other
Right.
night.
That's why I'm so confused right now as
Yeah.
to that why Bearden's playing around in their home court with Farragut. Here's a careless catch by Cam. Bad pass. Halcomb just beats Tristan and then lays it up over Gibson. Leads down to 15.
No.
Another bad pass by Tristan. Gibson's going to be called for. Wait. I thought they were going to call the foul. They didn't call the foul.
No.
It's out of bounds
Out
off
of bounds.
LC.
Wow. No off William Blount.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what they call,
Oh.
but it went off of LC.
Oh, okay.
But I think Gibson actually fouled and why they didn't give it to him.
Right.
Bam! That's a
Ross.
12-point lead down to 12, Ross.
So 7-0 to start the third or fourth period here. And Blount's 22-point lead is down to 15 or 12. Excuse
There's
me,
a
19.
layup.
Didn't get it to go, but got the foul.
Lingenfelter being active, cutting off the ball.
Ross is first. Team's third. Well, 6:31 to go in the fourth here, Robbie. We don't have to worry about anybody really being in foul trouble for either team. His free throw is no good. A couple of Governors have 2, but that's it. Nobody else.
This one's good.
So that kind of breaks the drought right there for William Blount.
Hand check. See if it's on Cam. Yep.
That will be Cam's third. No, second. Excuse me, second. Team's fourth. So he joins Gibson and Clemmer with 2 each.
Oh, this three would have been big.
Well, that would have been a big 3 right there if he could have got it. They could have got to 10.
Now this three's big for us. Nope,
No.
Pratt's on the board though.
That's a big rebound though. 6 minutes to go evenly.
Against the man-to-man, we should be able to get layups.
And there it is. Ooh, but
Just
Clemmer
missed it.
can't hit it. Then
Wow.
a run out.
Correa will gather it, hand off to Ross. He'll set his feet. Short, long rebound though. The Guider back to Ross again.
He got it.
Nothing but net.
Ross with 15, Robbie, all from the behind the arc.
There it is. Inside pass, skips it across. Now George. He'll fire a three. It
Short.
looks short. It is, but he'll follow it out of bounds. They're going to call a foul.
Is that going to be on George or is it going to be
Clemmer.
on 12, Lincolnfelter. His first.
What? I
Team's
didn't even
fifth.
see Lingenfelter over there.
Blunt's going to call timeout. They need it.
Yep, we do. We'll take one here with them. Up by 10.
Ten to 1. Lenoir City's outscored William Blount here in the first 2.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. And so William Blount's lead went from 19 to 10. And Lenoir City has possession of the basketball, Robbie. Made this quite interesting.
Halcomb bodies them in. Gets the 2.
Maryville now up 14 at halftime.
George dumped down. Oh, nice
help
hands
side.
there. They're going to say he got Clemmer on the arm. Free throws coming for Trey. 15
I believe
Ross.
that's Ross. Picked up his second. Only Panther with 2. Team's 4th. So 2 shots coming here for Trey Clemmer. He has 6 points on the night. And he gets it to go down. Blount will have to hit some free throws down the stretch. 59-50 your score. That was good too.
Nice shots. Correo has it. Better push up on him. They're going to call a foul. Cooper
Marshall.
got beat.
Cooper second. Team 6, so that's important because now as Myers is going to check back in for Cooper. Robbie, Lenoir City will be in the bonus.
And Coach Wendell asked Cooper, why did you not deny him the ball? Now he brings in Myers. Yeah, bonus rest of the way.
And there's going to go to the line.
Unbelievable.
Guider will go to the line. Was that on Clemmer?
No, Pratt's.
Pratt's. That will be Pratt's first. But we'll send Guider to the line for 1+. Mason Guider, 6 point. Mason Guider with 7 points now.
All right, 8-point lead.
Oh, bad
pass. Just turnovers and bad decisions, and not good fundamental defense right now for William Blount in this 4th quarter. Offensive foul.
They're going to get Correa on the offensive foul. Barry Mapp special right there.
Yeah, Lingenfelter beat him to the spot.
His second. Coach Burns does not agree with that at all.
All right, this looks like this may be the lineup that's going to go.
They're going to pick up a little 2-2-1. Lingenfelter gets it across.
Yep, so you got Lingenfelter, Clemmer, Pratt, Gibson, and George. George using the screen from Clemmer. 2-man game. Clemmer fakes a pass, lays it up, short, slipped right out of his hand.
I'd run a little clock, I think. And there's going to be a foul on Gibson. Walking foul all the way. His 3rd, team's 8th. So a chance to cut it to 6 here is Ross. What do you think, Robbie and Tyler? What about running a little clock on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, you're still up by 8, 7, or 6, depending on these.
It's going to be 6 because Ross is pure on that one. 16 points for Ross tonight.
Obviously no shot clock in high school, so I think you run clock on the offensive end.
They used to have a nice little set they called Milk It against a man-to-man. They used to run it until they got a layup. So
and see, they could do that because they're dropping from the press into the man-to-man once they get into half court. Now you can attack right there. But you got to finish shots.
Missed another one. Unbelievable. That's off LC.
Nope. Wes Sperling says nope.
Well,
The perimeter's open when we
that
crash
was
like
that. Was, you will, but I mean you got to attack right there. I agree with that. You just
But
got
I'm talking the second chance.
finish it.
Halcomb has it in the corner. Was charged. That's your man Lingenfelter again.
Halcomb's first. 6 against the Panthers.
You know who he learns that from? That assistant coach sitting on the end of the bench right there, Josh DeArmond. He was really good at that.
Now see here, they're going to let Cam go to the hoop.
He can't get it to go. Clemmer, no. Well,
He got it to go down.
it looked like he was pushed underneath.
He did. I thought he got fouled, Robbie, while he's in the air. And number 3, if there's that Simmons,
Yep.
comes back
Is that
and-
his first basket?
second. He scored way early in the game.
Oh, yeah, he hit that floater early. Clemmer. William Blount pulls a quick three, but Lingenfelter nails it. That was much needed.
Yeah, some confidence right there, too. Him stepping up. Right there's a push-off on Ross. Wasn't called.
Short on the three. Rebound backside Gibson. William Blount needs a bucket. Put this thing on a little bit more ice. George, floater, too strong. Clemmer lost the handle. George saves it.
Nice.
Back to Clemmer. He's fouled by number 3.
So $1:55 to go here.
You got to give credit to LC
Yeah,
for
you
the
do.
effort.
Down 19 to start this period. Well, they had it down to 6.
Yeah, 54 to 60.
It's not on the floor. It's 1-1.
It's not on the shot?
Well, he said was on the floor is what Shotgun was saying, but Simmons, yeah, I
He got
agree.
the rebound. He flipped it up over his head and got hit in the head.
But it's the 7th team foul, so it will be 1-1. Otherwise, Shotgun was going to administer it from the floor.
At this
Trey
point,
Clemmer
it don't
says,
matter.
I'll just hit it and make it 2 shots anyway. So 5 points here in the 4th quarter for Trey Clemmer.
Missed this one. But look who gets it. Pratt. But he dribbles it off of his leg, and it's going to be over and back. He gave William Blount the timeout as soon as
Oh, my.
I saw Coach Wendell.
he was calling timeout.
Yeah.
Before it was
signaled for
tipped.
But I don't know if William Blount had.
No, the ball was rolling on the ground. And
Then you can't call timeout.
It's got to be in
It's got to be in
possession.
possession. It's not your possession if it's when it's rolling.
Yeah, I
Now,
know.
if he started, if he heard him before he lost possession of it, he could give it to him.
I thought as soon as it got off Pratt's foot, I think that's when Wendell signaled, and I think they just gave it to him.
Did he consider that a controlled bat? If that's controlled, would you consider that?
Well, yeah, that's true, but I don't think it was.
We'll take the call,
That's
though.
stretching it. Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously keeping it right here, but
No, they're talking about it right now. Barry said it's your call, Wes, and they're going to stay with that call. Coach Burns is not happy.
well, I wouldn't be either.
And
if I
that's
was,
a good referee move to move Barry over here and Wes to go
Right.
across the court. It's clear backcourt. And we're all in agreement with
Yeah.
Coach Burns. It was backcourt. Because look where they're inbounding the ball.
Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right.
And a hand check call. 1-1.
8th team foul. Simmons at the line here. Or excuse me, Simmons with the foul. Lincolnfelter at the line.
Got it. Leslie said that he thought a defender tipped it. Clemmer's got blood on his jersey.
So he's got to come out. Well, now that could have been, but he still has to pick up possession of it. But he did, didn't he? When he gave him
in the
timeout.
back court. When we got it in the back court, we did get possession of it. But I think it was such a good coaching move by Wendell to say timeout to make Wes that register.
And Lenoir
to
City
Wes
just makes a
10-second count.
no. They just turned it over. They were falling out of bounds and gave it to another guy falling out of bounds. Just a boneheaded play right there. I mean, they just lost his balance.
Inside pass to Pratt. He can't get it to go.
But yeah, I agree, Robbie, right there that Wendell kind of gave it or got it. Simmons with the layup.
All right, we'll take one with them. 10-point lead.
1:17 left here in period number 4. Getting ready to be a William Blount sweep tonight. 2-0. No JV game tonight for whatever reason. But William Blount won the girls contest easily. And they're going to come away, but although Lenoir City made this interesting, Robbie, here in the 4th period. Started making me doubt that adios just for a minute. I did at the 6th. Correa with the foul. His 3rd.
A little bit of doubt, but I never really felt threatened. Lingenfelter, 1-1, bottom.
Lingenfelter.
Great night for Caleb.
4 out of 5 at the line here in the 4th period. 7 points.
In the 4th?
In the 4th.
So
all
only
in the 4th.
him and Trey got all the points. And Pratt's will get on the 4th quarter board with the offensive rebound and put back. We'll talk to Tanner after the game. Ross, 3 and bottom.
Wow, Ross has had a good night.
Seems like they always have one guy that can just shoot it like that.
Well, he's got 6 triples.
Holding call.
Wow.
Simmons.
Will be double bonus this time.
Simon's
3rd. And team's 10th.
Stan, did you say you were going over to Thompson Bowling tomorrow?
I am not going tomorrow, no.
Tyler, you going?
Nope.
No. I had some tickets in the 300 section, but turned them down.
I did.
I got a Christmas party
I think
at
we've
6.
got some blood. We're going to have to, that might be from the same thing that Trey Clemmer had. As I see they're coming out to administer some stuff here. No, I gave mine away to tomorrow, Robbie. But it should be a good atmosphere over there. Sell out. It's been sold out for a while. One of the earliest games to sell out. Of course, James Wiseman sits out his last.
Perfect timing.
Well, I think the NCAA did that on purpose a little bit because.
And then I heard there was.
They played him a couple games and then, just. They said they gave him 10 games as a standard, and then they gave him 2 extra games because
they didn't enforce it like they should have. Self-imposed.
But I do think they may have looked at that schedule because they know how big a game this is for Penny Hardaway.
This is a big one. He's got a really good recruit at Briarcrest right now that both coaches are going after right now. Actually, all the Power 5 schools are going after. Every year there's good players down in Memphis.
Yeah, and that's what.
And this last year, Penny got everyone he wanted except, he got everyone that he wanted.
Robbie, that's the reason you hate to see this series. But I was telling Tyler, I think when you were down at the Creamsicle, that Cooper's just holding Ross. I don't know why. I mean, that's not denying. I guess he was denying there, but you can't do that much. So that'll be his 3rd foul and
double bonus.
1-1 actually. It's still just 1-1 right here, but I would suspect that Mr. Ross will make it a 2-shot foul. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ross with his 21st point. I think it's a very important series, but I don't think you'll see that series renewed as long as Rick Barnes is at Tennessee.
Or maybe as long as Penny's at Memphis.
No, I think Penny's wanting to renew it.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, I don't know if a Tennessee coach will like to renew it with Penny.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. And you got to think about it. Rick Barnes might outlast Penny Hardaway.
That's true. I mean, I know Penny won 3 state championships in a row, but we still haven't seen how good of a coach he can be. We know he had the athletes, and that's going to do it here in the boys' game. They're going to win this one 73-63. The girls already won earlier tonight, 62-23. So it's a clean sweep here for the Govs. We'll have post-game stats with Stan and an interview with Mr. Conley and Tanner Pratt. Short break on the Gov Nation Network.
Let's go. Back at William Blount High School, where Blount beats Lenoir City 73-63. In boys action, they pick up their first district win of the season. Lenoir City drops to 0-3. William Blount moves to 1-2. And it's a clean sweep as the Lady Governors won 62-23 in their contest. Here is the scoring here for the boys contest. Cameron George led all scores with 25 points for the Governors. Trey Clemmer got double figures with 11, 14 for Tanner Pratts. And then you had 7 each from Seth Myers and Caleb Lincolnfelter. Marshall Cooper added 5, 4 points from Stopa, and 2 points from Cole Gibson for William Blount to make that 73. On the Lenoir City side, they were led by David Ross's 22 points. Ben Halcomb had 16. 9 points for Yancey, 7 points for Guider, 6 points for Simon, excuse me, and 3 points for Correa. And that's a total of 63. William Blount wins at 73-63. Once again, thank our sponsor, Anywhere Movers. Brings us the halftime and the final statistics. Stats with Stan here. Anytime Movers, 235-4108. 235-4108. Give Alvin a call out at Anywhere Movers. Anywhere Movers. So, once again, William Blount comes away with this one victorious, 73-63. Take a short break, and we'll be back with post-game interviews.
All right, back here as William Blount sweeps Lenoir City girls and boys action. Here with Tanner Pratt, senior for William Blount. Tanner, got a little close there at the end, but pretty much y'all contained this game from the second, third, and fourth quarter. Talk about your team's effort tonight and what you liked.
We started turning the ball over a lot, and they made their little run. Coach won't call a timeout. We got back into it. And we're just going to finish strong, so we didn't lose this game.
Okay, so this is your first year playing big minutes on varsity. Let's talk about that. What do you expect out of yourself, and what does your coaching staff expect out of you?
I'm like the X factor. So when I get going and me and Cam get going, the whole team really, but when me and Cam get going, we can be really special.
I agree with that so far, and that's why I wanted to bring you up tonight, because you had double digits in scoring, but you do a lot of the other little things. And that's what's going to make this team go as far as they can go. It's going to be the little things, because we don't have the most talent.
Yes, sir.
And little things like that. So we got another district game Monday.
Yes, sir.
Farragut. They lost to Heritage last week,
yes,
which
sir.
is surprising. But tonight they're in a fourth quarter battle with Bearden down by 4.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think you're going to expect from Farragut?
We're ready for anyone. We prepare the same for anyone. We're ready to roll.
All right, there you have it from senior Tanner Press. Thank you for your time and great game.
Yes, sir.
We'll bring in Coach Conley now. All right, Jordan, put that on, get situated. Might have a little sweat on it from Tanner's hair.
He sweats too much.
All right, Coach, so start off pretty solid, open it up there in the second quarter. I think the lead was 30-17, then they got right back in it right at the half, 5-point lead. What's making these little lulls in William Blount so far in this early season?
That second half, we saw the similar thing in our freshman game last night, unfortunately. And it's just, take care of the basketball whenever you're up that much. And on defense, you just got to be able to keep the guy in front of you. We let them drive down in the paint way too much, way too easy too. And, William Blount's always been known for defense for a long time. We just got to bring that back to it. And the run, that's just we're getting shots up too quick sometimes. Instead of we always tell the guys if you get that good of a look on the first pass, imagine what you're going to get on the second, third, fourth look through it. So we just need to be patient when we're up that big and take care of the basketball.
Yeah, you got not necessarily a really young team, but an unexperienced team.
Very.
As you got a bunch of new players. So really, Cam's the only guy that played significant minutes last year. Mm-hmm. And talk about a player like Pratt's tonight, who did everything for you. And a Caleb Lingenfelter. What do those two just make this William Blount team do?
To be honest, confidence. We try to preach that, have confidence. Caleb hit a lot of good free throws, and he takes a lot of trouble from teammates and stuff, giving him hard times about not being able to make them in practice. But I thought tonight he had confidence in his shot.
I think he was 4 out of 5 at one point.
Yeah, he was doing much better. And Tanner, man, played a heck of a game, much stronger. We need physicality right now. In that inexperienced lineup, that's one thing that doesn't come natural is the physicality of the varsity basketball game. So Tanner tonight being physical, going up and getting offensive rebounds, putting shots up, really good looks for Tanner. That's what made him have such a good game, to be honest.
Yeah. We snap a 3-game losing streak there. We get back into district action right before the Christmas break over at Farragut. They're in a battle right now with Farragut. Bearden, last score we heard was 38-34.
Okay.
A little bit surprising there. What do you expect out of Farragut on Monday?
Traditional Farragut William Blount game, probably. We've had a lot of tough matchups over the years, and
usually low scoring in the 40s.
You got it. So we need to win that. We need to be physical again, come out, keep our high head up off of this game, forget the last 3 games. We're back on the winning track, and let's keep it that way and play some defense. All
right, Coach, thank you for your time.
Yep.
That's assistant coach Jordan Conley. As William Blount gets the sweep tonight in boys action. Boys win 73-63, girls won 62-23.
Go.
All right. And that'll do it for us. Our next broadcast will be in January sometime, but make sure you watch us on January 7th. Make sure you keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got it all. Gov Nation Network. Thank you to everybody that worked the cameras tonight. There's too many to name. Stan and Tyler helping, and our producer, Richard Turner. Thank you guys, and enjoy the break.